Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do this stitch. It's a very easy one row repeat stitch. It's reversible, the stitch, so if some of you like this stitch, you can make a blanket, a hat, a scarf, whatever you wish to do. It's very easy, but well, I don't think it's gonna eat so much yarn, so if you're looking for a stitch that will not eat so much yarn, I think this is it. Okay, now this stitch you can chain even numbers, and the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna skip the first chain, and in the second chain we're gonna go in there and we're gonna do a single crochet, and we're gonna do single crochet in each chain across the row. So move to the next chain and do a single crochet and single crochet in each chain until we finish the row. Well, it's quite dense, so for a hat, for a winter hat or a baby blanket, I think it's really nice. Okay, last chain, and in that we're gonna do a single crochet, then chain one, turn your work, and now with this stitch we're gonna work into the back loop. Yeah, so we're gonna go into the back loop, the first stitch here, so we're gonna do a slip stitch. To do that, you pull up a loop and then pull that loop through the loop on your hook. Then yarn over the hook, move to the next stitch into the back loop. We're gonna do a half double crochet. So you move to the next stitch into the back loop, you're gonna do a slip stitch, yarn over the hook, move to the next stitch into the back loop, we're gonna do a half double crochet. So we're gonna alternate like this until we finish the row. So the next stitch into the back loop, we're gonna do a slip stitch. So pull up a loop and take that loop and pull through this one. Next stitch into the back loop, half double crochet, and so on. Next stitch, back loop, slip stitch. Then you move to the next stitch and it's a half double crochet into the back loop. Yeah. So you move to the next one and you do a slip stitch, yarn over the hook into the next stitch into the back loop, you're gonna do a half double crochet, and the last stitch you started with a slip stitch, you always gonna finish with a slip stitch. So into the last stitch to the back loop, you're gonna do a slip stitch, and in here at the end you're gonna go in there, in here, and you're gonna do a single crochet. Somehow in there you're gonna put a single crochet, then chain one, turn your work. It's gonna look like this. So now you're gonna skip this one here, and in the second here you're gonna go and you're gonna do a slip stitch. You're gonna start to do the first row. So you're gonna do a slip stitch, yarn over the hook, move to the next stitch into the back loop only. You're gonna do a half double crochet, because what you're gonna do, you're gonna put the slip stitch on top of the slip stitch from the previous row, and the half double crochet on top of the half double crochet from the previous row. So you will know if your mind is wandering, or you think of something else and you lost count which one you're supposed to do, then get familiar with how half double crochet looks and the slip stitch, and you will know which one is next. So the next one we did a half double crochet, the next one is slip stitch. So you go into the back loop, pull up a loop, and then pull that loop to the one on the hook, yarn over the hook, and you move to the next stitch, and you see it's the half double crochet from the previous row, so you're gonna go into the back loop on top of this half double crochet into the back loop, and you're gonna do a half double crochet. So the next one is slip stitch, the next one is half double crochet, and you're gonna do like this, and it's really nice how it looks. Half double crochet, and the next one is slip stitch, yarn over the hook. You have 2 stitches left, so the next one is half double crochet, and the next one, the last one, it's the slip stitch. You start with the slip stitch, you finish with the slip stitch. So in here, in this one here, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna do a single crochet. Do a single crochet, chain 1, turn your work, looks like this. And now you're gonna repeat the row. So you're gonna skip this, and in the, you'll see that it's the slip stitch here, the stitch, and then comes the half double crochet. So you go into the, you skip this one, and in here, into the back loop, you're gonna do a slip stitch, yarn over the hook, and then the next stitch it's half double crochet, next one slip stitch, and the next is half double crochet, and you're gonna alternate like this on and on and on until you finish your project. And this is a very easy stitch, but it looks really nice, the design. So if you want to try this stitch, give it a try. It's really nice. So you have the last stitch here, you're gonna do a slip stitch into the back loop. Always with this stitch we're gonna work only into the back loop. So now in here you're gonna go in here and you're gonna do a single crochet, chain 1, and you start repeating. The slip stitch that you have to start the row, it's right here, the stitch, and the next it's half double crochet. So again, you go into that, the back loop, and do a slip stitch. Next back loop is the half double crochet, and it's like this. You always work into the back loop in each stitch. Either it's a, what did I do there? Either it's a slip stitch or it's a half double crochet. You work into the back loop only. So you have the last stitch here, which you're gonna do a slip stitch, and then you're gonna go in here and you're gonna insert your hook there and do a single crochet, chain 1, and here you go again. So it looks like this, and it's nice that it's reversible. So if you want to make a scarf or a blanket, I think this one is really nice. Looks, the design, it's, you know, kind of unique. So it looks like this. It's a little bit bumpy. You can put it like this and do something if you like, you know. For example, you're gonna work a scarf that will be like this, or you like this. You're gonna do that. Okay, well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stitch. Give it a try. Bye bye.